But the lighting is horrible. That's worse. Anyway, let's read. Uh, let's jump straight into the deep end of petty. We're dealing with children, precious life, new life, but we subject them to old games, old behaviors, old beefs, petty beefs that attempted to be handled by, I'm gonna say it, people who call themselves mothers. The beef, it's petty like this, children. For example, we are 12, 12/8. She, a month or so ago, I informed you that little person would need dance uniforms. Pause. We learned that these dance uniforms were from non-expensive outlet stores. She, a month ago, I informed you that little person would need dance uniforms when she was in your possession. Imagine this is your mother speaking about you. Imagine this is your mother speaking to your father about you. If you're wondering why your dad is uh, uh, anything but present and speaking for himself at every opportunity, you should find out, and not from your mother. She speaks like this: I cannot continue to provide her dance outfits when she is with you. Today she has ballet. She needs a black leotard with purple tights and pink ballet shoes. You can find this at a reasonable price. He, this is a bit confusing. She only needs one outfit per dance day, correct? Please see the attached message you sent me November 20. She, we talking about practice, practice, LOL, JK. Who's playing? For ballet, she needs a leotard, stockings, and shoes. You can find them again at a cheap place. The other classes, just black and shorts and a leotard. I will search for those today. She will likely miss practice today as a result, but I'll let her know. She, your mom, you have plenty of time. Plus, I informed you over a month ago. I provided them last time as a courtesy. As I stated, I will search for those today. Nothing follows. Now, what you should understand here, children, is if you have sneakers and you go to school in these favorite sneakers, then you happen to go to your dad's house because it's Friday. The name of the game is to make this experience as miserable as possible. Make it a struggle, not smooth things out like you need lunch money. Let me figure out where I can get this lunch money. It's Throw your hands up and you don't have because he's not getting for you. You don't have because he didn't do this. You see this? I'm doing everything I can. I'll be right back. I'm going to the store. 3 hours later, close for her. Everything in your fault that's been blamed on your dad is probably something you can listen to in these messages. Let me keep reading. For education, edification, and information. we okay, let's see how petty it continues. She, as I mentioned in a previous message, I'm concerned with a particular little person. Now, what do parents do when they're concerned? Something, yeah. During our phone calls, during our phone calls, he appears sad, mad, or aggravated. I am not sure. He doesn't like to talk to me and seems to have an unhealthy attitude. Unhealthy attitude. The fact that he hasn't been with me in over 2 weeks, I can't imagine what I would have done to him during that time. Haven't we heard this so many times from these people? From these types of people? I have no idea what I could have done to you yesterday. 2 weeks ago, last year, if I haven't spoken to you in 2 weeks, of course you haven't done anything to me in 2 weeks. This is interesting. She says, she writes, I can't imagine what I would have done to him during that time. Therefore, it's particularly odd that he is displaying such attitude. Well, this is typical behavior of some people who pretend they don't remember yesterday. They have no recollection of their actions from the day before. They go to work every day. These people can remember routes. They are very intentional about eating. Uh, don't really know about showering, but they're intentional about eating. When it comes to how somebody's harmed or degraded, upset somebody, disrespected, had an unhealthy attitude, unhealthy behavior, poor conduct towards another individual, is somehow these are they mothers that disregard their behaviors from yesterday and expect the children to get along and move along with it? Are these mothers the type of women that leave their children? I believe that the answers are here. So I'm going to read. She, I would imagine that this would be a concern of yours. For example, if he hasn't seen, let's say, your mom in some time, however, every time she calls, he displays concerning attitudes or emotions towards her. I am sure that would concern you, and you would possibly have a conversation with him and your mom about it. Your mom seems to know your dad, seems to expect a particular type of behavior. Seems she knows what correct here, or how to approach correcting miscommunications, um, concerns, lack of communication, unhealthy attitude and conduct toward one another. Yeah. Let's see what he says. I understand your concern. Please have this conversation with him since it's between you and him. Okay, no problem. Was looking for support, but will do. Now, while this sounds like it's on the up and up, these are the one offs that these people come with. They pop up in a day, no recollection of the past, and they go for enacting their plan, which is to dominate you for the day, however that goes. Um, Dominate you by way of their whole day is predicated on them staying in the highest position, whether that requires writing, scripting, lying, cheating, deceiving, picking up and moving the goalposts. They're not above it. They're underneath it. They're subject to it. You see what I'm saying? It is not for me to enforce a perspective. It's possible that this is not the case. For example, you question little person repeatedly about being sad when in reality he was told that he told you that he was just waking up. You have my support. However, this is a conversation that you will need to have with him. So I've seen this type of behavior before where someone of an authority figure insists that you have information and they insist that you give them the information. Parents are allowed to do this, yes, for security reasons, yeah, for protection, yeah. That's a question for that's a question posed for the chat. But uh are you able to interrogate your children? That's the question for the world. When does it end? When the state gives them liberty from you? If that's the case, then we got to redo this whole child custody. You, mhm. I have ideas and I have a script and a layout. She, again, no problem, thanks. He, you're welcome. Now I read that choppy because this is about nothing. This also is about nothing. The two PlayStations and remotes that the boys have over your place belongs to me. So this lady has two PlayStations. Ooh. So she has two PlayStations and two remotes. She says, please return both of them by Monday. She says, I would greatly appreciate it. I can meet you at the police station or the school to pick them up. This is your mother. This is what she's doing with her day. When you were at school, this is what she was writing your dad. When you were probably practicing or crying or trying to figure out how you can help make things better, this is what she was doing. Straight up. I gotta tell you, this is what was happening. This is real. It's happening. Two PlayStations, two of them, two PlayStations. Listen, a good dad, if he's capable, will get his kids a PlayStation. A great dad, stop playing with me. Play the PlayStation. Took the PlayStation, and she said she'll pick him up the police station or after school. Have it ready by Monday. People, this is not necessary. It's not. It's unnecessary to use this tone with the family. It's very unnecessary to use this tone with the type of people that have relationships with your children that are influential and important. If you think somebody's going to speak highly of you because you're a mother, you need to think again. If you think somebody's not going to tell the truth or their perspective or reality about your behavior, think again. If you think that you're going to forever hold the minds and the perspective of these children, just like you get on the internet and go tip around and look at a man or two or try to have a conversation, your kids are going to do the same thing with the information you try to give them. You will be found out. All the things in the dark, the Bible has revealed. I am not sure what you're talking about. Please provide PlayStation receipts. Probably because she's in another lie. She, please provide the receipt that you purchased one. This is probably why he got a divorce. This is probably why he kept taking the court's misinformation, misguidance, probably because they were misguided. But this is probably why the children were better off somewhere where the person in control wasn't trying to engage in a battle of receipts. Now, I know that was lengthy, but I have a doctoral degree. She, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Please don't take it to the extreme. Please return my property. Eh, eh. Again, I'm asking you to return my property immediately. The PlayStation that's at your house belongs to me. Thank you. Well, well, I, let's just continue. I asked for them. No, you are mistaken. Please provide receipts so I'll be forced to ignore this message and dismiss it without action. She, I ask for them I'll ask for them in a more legal way. Thanks. So what this means, children, is your mother's going back down to the courts to go make another to get your dad's name put on it. Well, his name's already on the board. Now she want to get two check marks put by it. This is the game. This is what's happening while you're trying to grow, learn, and figure out a few things just to your sport or decide which career you want to, what video game, what outfit, or which. This is what your mother's doing. She, you know, oh, 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 wait. He, there is a much easier resolution. I cannot simply give away my property because you have a belief. Please provide some form of proof. He, she, she. You know that you didn't pay for those PlayStation. You are right. This should be much easier, but you're making it difficult. He, The PlayStation I have was purchased by people that I know, and the other was purchased by me. I will not respond further. Looks like he responded. What did she say? She, please show me the proof because I have receipts and barcodes. So as long as you can prove your purchase, because I can. Maybe you should ask little people if they have two in their room because I am positive they took the ones I purchased to your house and did not return them. It's a shame that we have to go this far, but if you're going to be dishonest, then I have to. This is exactly what I've requested, that you buy a instrument and dance stuff for your house because I cannot trust you to be honest and return the things that belong to me. For clarification, the gaming systems are Xbox. This is what your mom is doing. Had a battle over a PlayStation. Sound like your dad was confused because he bought PlayStations. She said it was an Xbox. Now I can see why he probably responded. But let's go back to the things that belong to her. One of those things was an instrument that the kid used for the kids' class at the kids' level in the kids' school. The other thing was some dance uniforms for a kid that was in a kid's necessary for a kid's program that were probably kids' sizes. And I'm sure the tuition was paid for the kid, and the kid was the one dancing, but they belong to her. I understand some of this. And then the PlayStations. Okay, go gaming moms. He, do you mean to say that this whole time you're referring to an Xbox? Your entire conversations about PlayStations above, I should ignore? Question mark. She writes nothing. Dips. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, let's let's see if we can move past the petty. We don't know. She, the boys said they, the boys said you agreed that they would stay until Christmas. Is this true? If so, I will pick up the other person tomorrow after school. Doesn't sound like there's a problem. She, please verify. If I don't hear from you, I will pick all of them up out of caution. She, I see you are here to pick up the other children. It would be nice if you verified my last two messages so that I could know and plan. Thank you. He doesn't respond or reply. And the last one for the day, kids. She, can you explain why little person missed her dance class yesterday? He, little person made the first class. The second did not work with my schedule. She, please communicate that next time. The dance studio is not an exhibition. She is in a competitive dance. If she misses, especially without you notifying her, instruction could cost her a position on the team in the future. Please communicate. This is the same person that stripped them uniforms. Children, this is a mother that's not interested in helping you at this moment, not interested in helping your dad help you in this moment. Peace.